What's going on, everybody? UnrealEntGaming here today, bringing you some news, information, and updates along with my predictions for the new upcoming survival horror game, The Evil Within. Now, for those of you out there who are hardcore survival horror fans, you are going to find this game to be very amusing and very good. Why? Well, number one, Shinji Mikami, the original godfather of survival horror, will be directing the game, which ultimately means we will be getting a perfect survival horror game. This is not going to be a game where action comes first, where first-person shooters come first, and then survival horror comes third. This is strictly a survival horror-driven game, and as you guys can see right now, this game is going to be bloody in droves. This game is going to be absolute darkness. This game is going to be pure evil. Now, the overall plot, guys, goes as follows. You're going to be playing as a detective named Sebastian, and pretty much you have to respond and rush to the scenes of many gruesome mass murders, along with your team as well. But there is a mysterious and powerful force lying behind, closed doors, lying behind the darkness. Now, you're going to be witnessing a lot of murders. You're going to be witnessing a lot of slaughters by your own fellow police officers, by pedestrians and whatnot. Now, you as the character, Sebastian, will be attacked and pretty much stalked continuously by these horrors. Now, they all range from psychopaths to demons to zombies and sort of say all sorts of monsters and creatures lying about. So you're pretty much up close and personal with the actual evil itself. Now, a lot of people want to reference this to Resident Evil. Now, Resident Evil over the last several years have completely diminished in terms of a brand. It's no longer survival horror. Resident Evil, as of right now, is a action-paced game. And I'm a huge diehard Resident Evil fan, and Shinji Mikami was actually responsible for creating some of those old school classic survival horror Resident Evil games, and he will be back to make The Evil Within. Now, what Shinji Mikami made perfectly clear was this game is not going to be action-paced at all. This is going to be a slow-paced, pure evil game that's going to incorporate so many things that so many of us hardcore survival horror fans have wanted. And with the fact that you're dealing with mysterious forces, shadows lurking within, demons, all sorts of monsters, serial killers, cannibals, and just all sorts of mysterious things headed your way, you're only playing as one person. So by playing as one person who doesn't really have an RPG strapped on them or a handgun, you're pretty much left defenseless, and that's what makes survival horror games great. Now, the window date for this game, everybody, is set for 2014. The platforms are going to be the PC, of course, the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Now, the game is set for the winter of this year, and honestly, it is going to be a single-player based game. There's no word yet on co-op or whatever. But what I really think you guys ought to do is, instead of getting this for the PS3 and Xbox 360, I really recommend that you guys get this game for the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. And the only reason why I say PS4, Xbox One, and PC is because the resolution will be a lot better. The overall textures will be a lot better. The overall improvement, like the overall game, The Evil Within, will run better on the next-gen consoles along with the PC as well. Now, this game, honestly, from my point of view, it looks absolutely amazing. There is so much blood and so much darkness to this game. It just feels like a very sinister game as soon as you start playing it, because you're going to have to just decipher all these cryptic messages and pretty much try to find your way out of this, mysterious labyrinth. There's so many things going on. You're going to be outside, inside, and that's what makes the game truly special. So if you guys love Resident Evil, if you guys love all of the classic survival horror games from the old ages, from the PS1, PS2 days, GameCube, whatever, and if you are fans, true hardcore die-hard survival horror fans, then I really do believe you guys should be picking up this game as soon as it comes out. So honestly, guys, this is going to be one game that's totally going to leave nightmares for many people, because this is going to be such a great game. So anyways, everybody, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Evil Within fans, classic survival horror fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest horror news, information, and updates. If you guys are going to be picking up Evil Within, leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit the video up with a like and a favorite to actually help support the survival horror franchise, because it is sort of like a dying franchise, because nowadays it's all about first-person shooters, which kind of sucks. But in the end, survival horror will be resurrected very soon. The franchise is not dead whatsoever, so I really hope you guys stay tuned for more. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Check out my previous episodes. Let's just hope that Mr. Shinji Mikami actually does a great job, because when there's a classic guy who knows his craft, you're bound to get a great game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more news and information. I'll be seeing you all later, guys. Peace.